So now here's the thing about this image. It's big in terms of file size. If we go back to our File Explorer and we check out our Images folder and we look at these, our main slideshow image is almost 0.5 MB, which is ridiculously huge. So if we can use a smaller image, it makes sense to do that. So what we'll do here is we'll use media queries, but in CSS directly, like we mentioned we could do earlier, to pull in different sizes of the background image depending on the size of the viewport or the browser window. What we'll do is look at how to do this in raw CSS, and then we'll look at how using Sass can improve the syntax and make it easier to integrate breakpoints into our CSS. So here in our slideshow, what I'm going to do is add a media query. So we do that with the @media keyword, and then we'll set our criteria. So now the two criteria, again, that are going to impact the size of the image that we want to use are 1, the size of the browser, and 2, the resolution of the screen. Now we can target both of those with media queries, but it's not going to be as pretty as it is with the image source set and sizes attributes. With media queries, we have to do the calculations ourselves. And because of that, we may decide that we want to only focus on screen resolution rather than create media queries for every variation. What I mean is that if we targeted both resolution and size, we would have something like a media query for a large screen with a high DPI, a medium screen with a high DPI, and a small screen with a high DPI. And then we'd have to do a large screen with a low DPI, medium screen with a low DPI, and small screen with a low DPI. So that's 6 different media queries there. If we instead just focused on the size of the browser and ignored resolution and just got high resolution images, then we'd probably feel less crazy when it comes to our CSS. But let's explore how to target both first. So like before, we can use min width or max width to target different breakpoints. So we have one background image that's 1,000 pixels wide. So let's say that up until the point where the browser is, say, 800 pixels, let's use that image. So we'll set the max width to 800 pixels, and then everything in here will get triggered, but only if the max width is 800 pixels. So we'll need to copy this selector here, and we'll need to override the background image. So I'll copy it, paste it in, and we'll do slideshow BG 1000. I think that's what it's called. Let me check. Okay, there we go. So let's save this and see if it works in the browser. So I'll refresh, and let's inspect this and look at the network. Let's refresh again. Okay, so we're using the slideshow BG 1000. Now if we got bigger, past 800 pixels, we'd see the slideshow BG getting pulled in.